No sembeli kwa numwanchu muri Ndizi TV andonsia sowethana ni wendete gutwara rituko ligia ekarono na liisire we kumba ekarojara gire Chinsa Ikomi chabana maro bakarongo kwali ni SMS magana maya itura mayana na ali agendete gwateka ime na isiko ya Gusii no ko likuwa na ikaranso ike oramanya na ali agendete gosoka koruchingongo inye chenzi Joshua Auta Nerora sensemerio munu banyalia kwene kibuna gocheri witera sensemerio munu banyalia ekarabigari nyanja makwene kibuna eliogi nejibicha nigochiri chingia gocha sore ndo yanyora senjera yewenge eliane Brighton Makori na mange bano mwanju muliri Ndizi TV agendete gwathika ime na isiko ya Gusii ekeromurai bwense Dr. Wiramuto hamo na barai bande ba Kenya Kwanza banyara bakonyora na samaga State House tukorero anego kwanda mangana alengete serikali ya Kenya Kwanza ibimonyo nigo bigote abuna nigo bakwanda igoro ya financial bill yerengete gochigo ikiwa ase ebunge bego bakwana demeroberio ya serikali ya Kenya Kwanza irengete gochigo kara gochia samatuko alibosero bote una bachikonyora gikuragense ya bana maroba kolende tigatura chakira sensemeli yogembo asebona bonjorori asejire yogembo bagendete kubara asale enene magiga yumorero gwatiko botuko bogo kera lituko lialero abonjorori abo nigo bono baichanerete egekorwe kiasi ikabono bataramanya ningikirete umodroyu wateka as ensemeyo mo speed we sub county aguja Amayia nigaene kirie gekorwe kiasa debna obotuki nigo bwacha kiwe kwenekya ningikirete ngane igokorekana sensemeyo ya ogembo umori kwetu chospate amizi no ara sensemeyo nigatware ne roboto urukolende ngojikoronyarage kuragense yemo ya marogoba kunde kuranyore kengese kiamangana yukuru asensemo yogembo
no ebintu etukubacha asesito igo biyayete chisukari chikaya chisukari ane isato chikuni isato no machara chikuni isato ne chinjugu amo ne chianga chia abana chiri chia masakara chie potiki no go tukumeti yani tuichanete yani tusinyire kitokora ntubwati asitogochi na asitokuru
kusambete bintu bye chijirani nyomba chijirani ne salon yende bado ne salon ngana bya saliti binde binyo sana bintu ne saliti binde chibese
ikoto bwata asali ndi asara bu abantu turato kuwa kandi tumawo alinge tokalikira asike tumayo chikwenda tu ino no musharo sero ni toje tokolere kasi bono how are we being compensated in this because we have nowhere to start. We had to start from the scratch and no rojo chumi firemefi.
Abe mziebe county ya Kisii ni gobono banyarire bako yeti supplementary budget yerengete gochikorire lyobo korali we county yo anena sensemo ye jibasali pending bills kati ye binde binge yo yaragwa gosege karegi kenyara gikurawa no monogeri we bunge ye county ya Kisii Dr. Nyamira asebono bateruna enere njire ya moyo kwene kwena bokorali we county ya Kisii kogenda borgo chibosio obito taji oyoro mwe musiebe wodi ya monyerero boigoro monyakerobo ase kamati ye budget ase county ya Kisii na bwataya au kwana magaga yo wetia supplementary budget eyo
supplementary budget ya tobidi tuziko yeti asengecho chibe senjiri twabegete chibasari chekari advisory ya routers control of budget egatebanga basari na beko bekonda development asengecho igego tumeka ko kinya obugima bw'umuntu akina indi advisory ende gachororo egatebe kuri current asengecho gere transfer so on basis ye transfer y'abantu baitomba etanana bakora form kire wode abantu mukanye tuchibese ya bid tuchibese echi tuchibeka to the right vote eganto kende kiagera to ets supplementary naso gweta mangana pending bills abantu mbare bakorte sigasi patanya gwakano kamati kabeko guchunguza mangana ikari yachunguzwe gatoka ngachiba sirichire eligible gwakano echire milioni 236
amangana yubono ye budget no chikonyororo botu rwasenjera yubo ikranwe kuragense yamba yabona marwaba ekeromori kyoto mirodi mamanyi aikerana senseme yekerande kwari ni roboti oru rojigo sansa maronere ke kuragense yemo yabono marwaba ekaroto gotikana no roboti oru to kwenda wikase county ya Nyamira sito kumanyi wabuna Mugabana we county ya Nyamira Amos Kimumi Nyaribo nigo bananyaririga kobekerwe gutwa nene ne kyombekeri kyomusarabo mbaliri gose Red Cross asa gochikobe patron ye kyombe kyukurwase county ya Nyamira kaokwana nigo nyari banyareka atabuna nigo chikubwaterana ne kyombe kyokwena kibuna bokorari anasogo sirobo chenu amone merobirende ngokina birase county ya Nyamira muri kweto cyo mangi nagenda guturwatirira roboti orukorende natomekengese kyo roboti oru.
To show that you are now our patron. Someone else might come to purport to be a patron.
And accept the role you have given me as a patron of the Red Cross in Nyamira County. As you have heard, and against most belief, that the Red Cross is only involved in disaster. Red Cross is involved in health projects, on food security, on water projects, and mentoring the youth.
At least until recently last year, Nyamira had never had a project in the whole country. And I'm requesting you, once you have assumed now your role, if you can visit us at the national office, ukona kiboko sasa. Because as Red Cross, we are supposed to serve everybody across.
Amakongu abantu bali intersex bagwetera sense yetu ya Kenya ibono yairere kyombekeri ya Kenya National Commission for Human Rights gosangire birengera lyokurwa saba Kenya anekralituko lero bari nkase county ya Kisii erigo sangire birengera lebyo igoroye bill ya intersex bipo bill yo mwaka 2023 eriko ligereri mechando kibagwetera nande bitango kibitakere kobekwa nemerobelyo eriko barusia samakongo ayo ba agwetera
kugenda kukusanya amangana abantu abayiga bari arakabiri bagwetera bakanyora nka abantu abayiga nabo bagwetera amangana amangi ba certificate nabagusinyikonyere certificate yo kuyiborwa bono yagusinyikwe kurikwa bakanyora umuntu yo kurwa no sinyungana kyakurika alafu konyora nka bono umwana uyiga gomurogete John ose me kwanyora John oyo murogete umwana oyo kinire omerire chimbere ochakire kogenda konyo amatukari y'abanyine achakire ko babona umwana oyo bona nabakonyora mu chakire gutwara umuchando kubwamono umwana oyo yiga kwarugete John kwa muhiyo sikuru na mama ya sikuru chiroro cy'abana bakubabuka kwa muhiyororo oyo kale sikuru kwanyora ochakire bono ochakire amatukari y'itayikire uchakire bana kwa bakumumumira orocho mwana nasome buya abana bane bakosekerera aya bako ngemanye school bona asaba soma totele primary kizo abana mu to ba primary kuna bakumyokania kwani wana na beko mabere gasi no nyoko genda ororoge kugera abana bamurigereti kono kwanyora abana bane bamororire basati kumutangasa ngobe uyo ndigari iga kwanyo mwana we na masoma yatari kuyasoma buya
asora boti rubono demo Steve ni muri kitana ndata kurubwatia kugera kororetera sinjiro bigano gikuragense yamo yabona maroba yakara togosuka gojibosi abasubati bali babwato mo chando festura nigo bono banyarire bagosemiwa kwene kibinango ikabarasinya gitali erikonyora omo chando yo asabange baboribuna nigo bawe kabasire lyo mo chando yo kolende batamaite no mo chando yo no bwato bobweni kolengana Dr. John Omboga korwasinya gitali ya Nairobi Maternity Hospital nigo bana nyarega kubabolia bona banyare bakogenda nakonyora bobwenia anene asoko takana besende yonse asinya gitali yo egotoka sense moyegesa asomochi obosongo
abasubati bali mulenkali nsajine mwabwate wote mubwate nsajine ngabaro mbuli ko bwena osensa jine mwabwate nga chibyasa bochikorale ne chinyinge ntagete ko batabiga iga ngururo ngo bwena bole buna malaria yenga buna malaria kwanda kwa rwaliku ya bwena no wa fistura na ngurwali bole wa bwena pesa ntu ali stokurwale ndoko saba pesa igo to wote to kurwali free ngenje ndem minute ngabosa to igwakana na ne shiringi ayanya kolenka alia kubwate shide egosumbwete abandi batole shine mpaka batwa depression yani mpaka umuntu goika kwanya ndagira toikuria no toikogenda na santo bakobera kwaba depressed ase nje visitrejo bono koko tebinga inchi bono bokonyi mbororo ogocha tukurwali busa bira mari bande onsibi elindo bwene na nyo komenya una abantu bande bamenyate barabugima bwa kawaida.
Ase jinga kichicho Dr. John Nyomboga na nyaraga kwerera umuchanda basubati bagwetera bari babwate oburwaire obu market bi yakinere no yomo bwabari babwate umuchanda uyo magega yo garaje tekonyoro bobwenia nigo bona ari buya nandare no mogoko asogima bwaye
abantu babuturo bisure mejanda bagwetera menene nsachinda konyora omugako mutiga basubati abangi baje bande ngomugaka kera bwate fistro mugaka kagenda kali kumusubati mwaka nyoma akamutiga kwanyora nana abana ba mutama mba kuri none ndagira gorose kwanyora n'abantu bari ase kenyoro bantu mbali kumuikange yakora bagatanga nsachindo ya karogire osoyo nsachinda akaragereri nakiyo bwate fistro igamagana na amangi mejando ne mingi bagwetera nande ngo batenga ninchu onyora okonya elinda mwana munayo elinda ruaso bugima bwino munyako menya bugima boronge ubugima buna abantu bande bamenyate
oyo mobo ina bwato borero obu na chatenka rwali gu nimbwenete ngote bina bali bande bali buna na arenge baiche barwali gu kurwali gumbusa tori wakana kende gyonsi
Edoko nawe kase county yomabeya sibono bwaga chibwe jisukuru amo nebintu binde bogendeta senseme yomaga yekyombe kia Habitat for Humanity for Kenya kierure kwene kibunango sira kere chisukuru asinsemecho anna sensemeri yebirasi biri byense gose ECD eriyo bokorali bwe jisukuru gose amasomo kugendera ase ensemeyo.
Habitat for Humanity has addressed close to 90% of the human need in their program. Number one, they have provided the atmosphere, a good atmosphere, admirable atmosphere for learning for our children. As you go to learn, you will learn. After learning, it will empower you. Once you are empowered, you will be in a position to buy your own clothes. You will be in a position to put up a home. You will be in a position to get an...
Omugavana we county ya Kirivi Gideon Mungaro ni gobana nyarega kobole abobisa be county yo anaba chief executive officers asenseme yo naba CC kwena kibuna ngobwatira nabale erigo koremiro birimia na gokinia obokorali we county ya Kirivi.
And the chief officer don't talk. How do you want to deliver services? Yeah. There's no way you and your chief officer don't coordinate. So now I gave you the senior most positions, CCs, chief officers. Now you end up working with messengers. You know. There are people you call say, oh, I don't know, CC ajanambia. So how are you guys working? What I expect after this meeting is that there'll be such coordination that if I don't get the CC and I call the chief officer, must have the equal information on their fingertips. What does it mean? It means including the instructions I give. I've said it and I'll repeat it again. The back of any issues of this county stops at my table. So the sooner people take my instructions seriously, the better. Because I will not tolerate it any longer. I will not repeat my instructions. You know, I'm the only one who went to look for votes. You guys didn't look for votes. And even 2027, unless one of you is standing, I think I'm the only one going again to...
Abagaka korwa sensemo ya agalisa nigobono ba motogiri murayibu ense Dr. William Ruto anene asoko mochora nudin achi gojikoira gosego jikoba seke kiombekeri kianis ose National Intelligence Service Unit asibateruna baraboni gobago kereta bokoreri bwe serikali ya Kenya Kwanza anekro ya abaire amabaga yebirugo abakorengana baroni gabaterune mechande songerete ense ya Kenya ane yobogima gokonga nechikwero cha samatuko aribose yakero murayibu ense arayiguri baga yokore mirimo yaye una omurai bwense.
Kwa hivyo maneno ile tunasema hapa ni maneno ambayo inatoka roho yetu. Bana President, tunakushukuru. We are very thankful umetufanyia mambo mingi, umetupa Minister for Defense, umetupa PS, umetupa kazi mingi, umetupa commissioners, tunakushukuru. Kuna msemo moja, sisi tunasemanga mila yetu au mila ya Kiislamu, tunasema mtu akikufanyia wema, mfanyie wema ile kiasi unaweza, na kama huwezi kufanya wema, muombe Mungu. Sisi tutajitahidi kuunga serikali yako mkono.
Kaunti ya Nairobi ni gobono ya bwatanene serikali yenzi ya South Africa asukulikia bunamba chigokonya na sibirengere awa bigo kinimero berio awa yamagendero ase kaunti ya Nairobi. Johnson Sakaja no mugavana we kaunti ya Nairobi.
Of course, Nairobi and Cape Town also have a shared interest in climate and climate action. As cities unusually vulnerable to extreme weather events, it is in our joint interest to work together to mitigate the worst effects of climate change for our people and to use our influence to build coalitions with other African cities so that Africa's voice can be heard when climate policy is made. I think we need to strengthen the voice of our continent, and I see in you a brother and a partner with whom we can bring our voice and our rightful place at the global table when we discuss climate. I'm glad you're also a member of the C40 Cities Network, and I have just last evening put in my application for one of the vacant positions of Vice Chair of the C40 to deputize the Mayor of London, because it's a position that is open now, and we feel that East Africa can get support from the southern part of Africa for this position. And I'm sure you will support your sister city. The second, of course, is the strategic position that our cities enjoy. Both our cities, as Jawas was describing earlier, are hubs for our countries and for...
Asensemo ya High Commissioner Kuruense ya South Africa, Janes Malhangu, nigateruna ense ya South Africa, nigebwato bwamatobiana ense ya Kenya, yonechiko yandra Gusii miroberi au anase county ya Nairobi.
Call for South Africa to partner with Kenya in providing reasonable and affordable accommodation for the people of Kenya. I already had the first meeting with the Cabinet Secretary for Human Settlement, Land and Transport, if I'm not mistaken. There are many departments there. And we had very fruitful discussion with him in that regard. Furthermore, our Minister of Human Settlement will be leading the South African delegation, His Excellency Governor, that will be participating at the UN Habitat Summit in Kenya, which will be hosted next month in June. It will be a week summit.
Asoko korira bobisa bobo chenu anene public health officers ni gobono banyarire ba kuboria serikali kwene kina na barabu ngo bayinyorere na kubanjira kweri gotware kyombe kyabo ekirachigo konya usikira bakonye uja samatuko alibosiba ukwana ni waderna amaroire na aragwateka asichingo ngose asinzemo awo imeyense ya Kenya itakiri bune kyombe gese kwe buchinguru na bokera kore amaroire ayu anekrobaligeri eskuru ya mukumu eyo ya nyara ke gotwara mangana makongu ase aborokiwa basirete kubatika n'uburoire gwikabono butaramanyikana.
Recent deaths and infections due to food poisoning in high schools like Mukumu and Butere could be avoided if more public health officers are well resourced with water sampling tools and more PHOs distributed across the country. Bwana CS release our certificate. The reason mercury contaminated sugar now on our tea and pastries across the country could have been mitigated if we had enough PHOs, that's public health officers, and well kitted with good sampling apparatus. Please give us our union. This union has been formed to ensure Wanjiku is safe from diseases. It is expensive to treat in these economic hard times, breed fragile and support.
Amange bono nyanyore ge koragense yemo ya bono marogo be kruko ya retro ne frinio zero karo agenda de wate kaime na isiko ya Gusii enda kubati marubeto ya kirali tuke ne rondi stevio ban sumo Gusii korwa semesema na maingo wakira mbiemono ekarondete kuyibwatia na kumanyana aliandete gwatika ime na isiko ya Gusii. Joshua Auta na rurenga sensemeni yomuruwe manyererio ekera bugari nyanja Amayia na kibuna agochira sinjira ya bene wetireriogi amo nechbicha na njina koyaretera Brighton Makori.